Now, I'd like to draw your attention to a painting of the very wrathful meditational deity Vajrabhairava. It is HAR number 18307. And this painting is known. It was previously in the Ernst collection. I think it went up for sale in 2017 at Sotheby's in New York. Now, this painting is interesting because of the dating. We can date it roughly to circa 1600. And we can do that because surrounding the central figure, wrathful figure of Vajrabhairava, and around his sort of halo of flame, circle of fire, then we have a lot of Indian and Tibetan historical teachers, and it's a lineage, and the lineage ends with I believe it's Drungti Namka Palsang, and I think he died around 1604, somewhere in there. So it's might even be earlier, 1602. So we can date this painting to circa 1600 or a little earlier. Now, what's really fascinating about the painting, aside from all of the different figures and the name inscriptions that identify most of them, is the painting style. The painting style is a late 16th century Khenri, and we see a lot of variations and changes in the Khenri style from its original formulation under the master artist Khyentse Chenmo, and where there's a lot of open space for the sky and for the foreground. In this painting, we have less open space because it's actually an iconographic painting. It's actually trying to depict both the central figure, two related forms of not Vajrabhairava, but Krishna Yamari. The upper left corner, we have a three-faced, six-armed Krishna Yamari. In the upper right corner, viewer's right, we have a six-faced, six-armed, six-legged Krishna Yamari, and they're related to Vajrabhairava, as well as is Rakta Yamari, the red Yamari, which is not depicted in this painting. Okay, then we have the lineage, and then we have, at the bottom, we have a set of, it should be 12 worldly gods. But here we have 10. We have the 10 main worldly gods. You have these systems of 8, 10, 12 worldly gods. But when you look at the clouds, you will see that the clouds have adopted more of a Menri painting style from the original Menla Dundrup, master artist of the mid to late 15th century. He was apparently a colleague, and possibly they were students together, this Khyentse Chenmo and Menla Dundrup. And then they created the Menri style of art and the Khenri style of art. So what's fascinating about this painting is we can date it, and then we can also look at what are the strong Khenri characteristics and what are the strong Menri characteristics, and how it's changed over roughly 100, 120, 130 year period to come up with this. Now, where is this from? It's hard to say, but it could be from central Tibet, but it's very possible that it's from Ngor Monastery, because a lot of the figures in it are the most important Ngor lamas of the previous 100 years of the 16th century. So it's very possible it was done in Ngor, but it could have been done in a branch monastery of Ngor that's closer to Gongkur Chode Monastery, where the original Khyentse Chenmo primarily worked and did murals and paintings. So it's hard to say exactly, but what's important here is that it's a great example that's dated. We know when it was done, and we can use it as an anchor for the study of painting styles and art history. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, and you can press like, you can subscribe, and you can join HAR on Patreon. You can also make a donation on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources.